So today I got hands-on with the new Tudor Black Bay 58 GMT with the black and red bezel, which we commonly call the Coke bezel. And once again, Tudor is doing what we were hoping Rolex was going to do. Is Tudor now the new Rolex? I think that's another discussion. We'll do that another day. This is the new Black Bay 58 GMT on my wrist. My wrist is a 6.5-inch wrist, just so that you get an idea, because this is smaller than the normal Black Bay range, which is 41mm. This is 39mm wide. Clearly this watch is inspired by Rolex's old GMT masters. We have a shiny bezel. It's only ever so slightly shinier than the matte bezel, but I feel like this is a nice nod back to the Bakelite bezels that we had before, along with the little gilt touches that we have as well. Now, the specifications on this watch are: the case is, as I mentioned, 39mm wide. It is 12.8mm thick. The lug to lug is 47.8mm. That's going to be the main measurement that you're going to want to care about. Don't get too hung up about the 39mm if you're worried about small watches. The lug width is 20mm, which is perfect because that means you can jump over to barkandjack.com and get yourself some nice straps. And we have a 60-click bi-directional bezel. This means that the bezel can click both ways, and it has 60 intervals throughout a whole 360 rotation. The crown is a screw-down crown, and this allows the watch to have 200 meters of water resistance. The movement inside this watch is the main thing that is going to be the talking point, because it is a brand new movement from Tudor. This is an in-house developed, in-house manufactured caliber. This is the MT5450-U. The U represents that this is an anti-magnetic movement because U looks like a magnet, not because lots of people commenting saying, oh no, it's to do with the Greek alphabet. No, Tudor said it's just because it looks like a magnet. It's automatic, it's got 65 hours of power reserve, beats at 28,800 vibrations per hour, and it has 34 joules. It's COSC certified and METAS certified. The reason that this has to be a new movement is because the Black Bay 58 is a smaller case, and you couldn't just take the full fat Black Bay or the Black Bay Pro movement and drop it inside a smaller case. It just wouldn't work. They also wanted this watch to not be so thick compared to the normal Black Bay 58, and this is less than a millimeter thicker. They've done that by creating a thinner movement, but also by mounting it higher within the case. Thanks to the boxed sapphire crystal, it means that the movement and the dial can sit higher, close to the crystal, meaning the case just doesn't have to be so thick. The price is $3,960 on the bracelet and $3,770 on the rubber strap. Now, this is a true GMT movement, which means that the hour hand, the normal hour hand, jumps. The idea is that you set your 24-hour hand to your home time zone, and then you jump the normal hour hand to your local time zone. You can also then use the GMT bezel to either indicate day and night of your home time hour hand, or rotate the GMT bezel to then indicate another time zone, just by clicking it back and forth by the amount of hours that the time difference is. Things to note about this watch: on paper, I thought this looked quite gimmicky with the Coke bezel, the shininess of the Coke bezel and the gilt details. I felt like I was kind of done with that gimmicky stuff. On the wrist, it actually looks really nice, and the gilt, it isn't a problem for me. I actually really like the look of this watch on the wrist. The strap options, I'm not a massive fan. This isn't because it allows me to plug my straps over at barkandjack.com. I just feel like the rubber strap isn't in keeping with the vintage styling, the vintage vibe of this watch. Rubber is very modern, especially the design of this rubber strap. It's a perfectly good rubber strap. I just feel like this looks so much better on the 3-link bracelet, and it would look even better on a 5-link bracelet. It is a shame, however, on the 3-link bracelet that they still have these faux rivets. So guys, that is the new Black Bay 58 GMT with the Coke bezel. What are your thoughts on this? I did a little poll on Instagram to see who wanted a video first on the new full fat Black Bay or this one, and it was pretty much 50-50. So which out of those two watches is the highlight for you from Tudor? Let me know in the comments down below. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button if you like the style of this video. Then hit the subscribe button down there and that little bell icon to get notifications when I drop a new video. There's going to be loads of videos coming. If you want to check me out on Instagram, give me a follow at barkandjack, and go check out the watch straps and watch accessories over at barkandjack.com, and I will see you guys really very soon.